And it's really illustrated well in this book. Anyway, it's my feeling that as long as you're creative, if you use a fraction of a second of something in a collage or however you use it, as long as it's truly creative and it stands up to peer review, and the peer review is everybody. Like if no one watches it, no one cares. If all of a sudden it starts getting mass amounts of viewings and becomes a potential jump-off point for a lot of sales, if let's say in 30 seconds you edit 2 seconds per second, and somehow one of those edits became, I don't know, let's say you used a bit of Hideous Mutant Freaks directed by these two gentlemen. Are you watching Hideous Mutant Freaks right now? Do you know who directed it? No? If I use one scene in it, and that links to a train of correlations that gives you a context and rearranges your motivation behind what you may or may not purchase based on the correlations that the train of thought of connotations that the reference itself contains. If I'm driving all that revenue and I can determine and link you to where all that revenue is, why shouldn't I make some money off that? I'm working for no one. It's my curative skills that are deriving an interest. Why shouldn't I benefit from that? Now, obviously, it's not going to be much, but it should be something, and it should be enough to incentivize others. I know this is antithetical to the way processes go, but last time I checked, which was about 2007, the fair use industry, which Google is essentially the #1 benefactor for that industry, generated in 2007, not much, but give or take $4.1 trillion, give or take $1 billion or $100 billion, and copyright a distant second at 3-point-something trillion. If you factor in the amount of information that is uploaded to YouTube per second, which I believe is something like 1.2 hours, or the easier metric of 6,000 years a year, or 250 days an hour, 3.6 days a minute, 100 hours a minute, who gives a shit? That's like a fucking Cubase CDR, who gives a shit? But 6,000 years a year. Now that's fucking something. Okay, so if you have any questions about what I think Creative Commerce is, other than a great logo that I made with 2 C's, kind of like illuminating a dollar sign, I'm being clever, at least self-deprecating. This is what you have to be this way when you realize you have 20 subscribers, and you may not get any more.